First thing is oxygen. So I would say lack of oxygen, difficult breathing, kind of lightheaded, a little bit of those like starry things. I don't know. I'm trying to read anything that I get. So difficulty breathing. Lainey tells me that she passed before her time suddenly and she didn't expect it. Does that make sense? She goes, I was sad. A lot of people were sad. Okay, hold on. How old is Lainey? Okay, and then she tells me the way it changed, the way it progressed. So maybe like a medical thing, and she talks about the way it changes or the phases that you go through as you go through what she ended up passing from. I don't think we expected to pass the day that we did, pass before our time, significant lack of oxygen, difficult breathing toward the end. Okay, before her time. Lack of oxygen. Then she assures me that we didn't expect whatever it was to kill her. Honestly, it seems like it comes out of nowhere. She keeps explaining, that's why I asked how old she was. She keeps explaining it as a sad thing. You're like, yes, no, okay, hold on. She's like, oh. Hold on. I feel like there's multiple parts to what happened. Mostly it's like inability to take in oxygen, gray. Saw it come. Maybe it was situational, but we definitely didn't think that we were going to die from whatever it was, and when you find out what it is, it's just kind of sad. I forgot what I was saying when I wrote this down. Like, then when it hit, it escalated. Okay, she didn't expect it very. Okay, what ends up happening? Suddenly, out of nowhere, seems like it surprises her. Actually, I'm kind of suspicious that someone else was involved, and I'm surprised it was a medical thing, but I think whatever happened, she ended up surviving it for a little while. But there was, like, no coming back from it type of thing, so I'm just deciphering. "13 is a sad thing. Definitely a restriction of oxygen here. Surprises me. Definitely didn't think it was going to kill me, even though it's situational. Very suddenly. Kato, this is how she passed. Oh. She doesn't give me a classic sign and symbol for taking responsibility, so I'm very curious to know. She's definitely crossed over and a good communicator. Okay, how'd she end up passing? Oh, 13. This is going to suck anyways. Trigger warning. I can, like, feel the answer before you even type it out. Not fun. I knew it. You could just feel it. I'm like, trigger warning, lack of oxygen, surprised herself, didn't expect it to completely work. Knew she was in that situation, but, you know, you still think you're going to go out to lunch next Wednesday. Oh, my goodness, 13. And then you hear about it, you're like, sad. I hate when it's the theme, too. Who is she to you? Wow. Lainey tells me she passed before her time. She sounded like a 13-year-old. Please don't let this be your baby. Oh, my God. She goes, so what if you could? And it's almost like a feeling helpless to help it. Like, so what if you could? Okay. Misty said it's my daughter, so you feel helpless to help. And she's just like, so what if you could? Because you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. I think this wouldn't be her first time of having these type of thoughts, but she knew how to keep them from you. I think she was intentionally, like, granted, it was definitely a split decision. The instantaneousness of it, I don't want to like talk too in depth about it, would say a weapon, but because of the oxygen, it almost seems like just oxygen restriction, you know. Okay, so obviously, Mom, you're sitting there probably taking responsibility, thinking like there's something we could have done. Honestly, I think that she faked happiness. You know what I'm saying? She faked the happiness right before it even happened. I think that you could be at the grocery store buying a bag of chips, getting her favorite candy, and we tootle into our room, and then we have a bad fucking afternoon. So it seems like a really bipolar situation over here. She goes, and even if you knew, so what? You couldn't have done anything. You can't hold on to believing that you could have said just the right thing. I think that in this case, she goes, and if everybody, let's say it's not, I'm not saying anybody's fault, but if it wasn't anybody's fault, how would it be yours? Wouldn't it be? So it's not anybody's fault. The damn sure can't be yours. And obviously she's not saying damn sure to you. That's the other female on the other side. But you get me. She goes, she has all of my stuff. And I feel like you have a piece of her and her favorite, like, it's like a baby thing, but you have it her whole life, plus she had it in her room. She almost is showing me of a lot of her things, and things are almost still untouched no matter how long she's been gone for. I will forever blame me. And there's really no way to go into your mind and force you to unblame yourself, because if I could, I would. And I think that a lot of us are feeling all of your pain, because we can feel that you want to go back to that last moment and find that one inspiring thing to say. But you know what? You were just getting ready to make dinner and clean the dishes and blah, 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 and do family life because you thought it was a great day. You had no warning at all. So that's what she needs to make sure you know and understand. She loves you, and you're a great mom. You really are. And you just are a great mom.